Welcome to this week's edition of the Sachem Patch Coach's Corner in our roving studio here at Sachem North. I'm here with head coach Dave Falco to talk about last week's win over Northport, and more importantly, the big game coming up against Floyd this weekend. So welcome to the show as always, Coach.
Thanks.
Let's just get the Northport discussion out of the way. 28-7 win. There weren't fireworks. It was definitely a consummate team effort. Everybody did their part.
It was a weird environment there with the portable lights and the generators that were used to keep the lights going. So it was a different environment for us. I'm not sure we handled it all that well early, but I was happy with the way the kids played. Our focus for the week was to focus on Northport and not look ahead to Floyd, and I think our kids did that, so it's on to Floyd at this point.
Which brings us to a full week of festivities. Homecoming, MSG will have the game live on Friday. Last night you were in the studios at MSG doing a show with Mike Quick. Talk about that first. The activities that lead up to this and also the show last night.
I think for our kids, we're trying to keep it as normal as possible. Our practice times are the same. We had an off day Monday. It's PSATs today. So we're trying to keep the schedule for the kids as normal as possible. We will have our Friday night lights on Thursday night, so the kids will be here a little bit later with the fireworks and that kinds of stuff. But we're trying to stay as focused as possible. This is a great opportunity for our kids to showcase their skills. It's great for Sachem North to be showcased on MSG Varsity. Yesterday they were here for the radio station and the drama club and student government and leadership classes. So it's a great experience for the whole school community. I'm very excited about it.
Which brings us now to the football game, the most important part of this week. The showdown between a 5-0 team in Sachem and a 4-1 team in Floyd. So before we talk about playing them, you scouted their game against Longwood. They lost that game. Were they giving it their all? Were they trying to do a little bit of different things to throw Sachem off?
I spoke to Coach Longo before and after the game, and he was disappointed that his kids were not able to focus on the task at hand. They had about 7 or 8 kids that showed up late to the game because of PSATs and SATs. They had to drive themselves to the game, so they missed the team bus. It was a warm afternoon. Longwood is an excellent team. I don't know how focused they were on the task at hand. I think they were looking past them to try to get to us, which was something that we were able to do. Longwood's an excellent team. Floyd is an excellent team. They're going to be ready to play. I don't think they've lost 2 regular season games back-to-back in a very long time. So they're going to show up here ready to play, I'm sure of that.
After watching their film, what kind of things do you notice that they do? They do throw, they do run. They are obviously a great defensive team for the better part of the last decade.
I'm very impressed with their quarterback. Although he's only a sophomore, he's very athletic, he's high energy, he's got a great arm. They have 2 excellent running backs in Miller and obviously Bedell. They have some receivers they can throw the ball to. A little more conservative than he's been the last couple of years, I think, because he has a young team. I'm very impressed with them defensively. They are a solid, sound system. The coaches there have been there a long time from a defensive perspective. They're sound, they're solid, they run to the ball, they're big up front. A couple of the guys that gave us problems in the championship game are still there. So we have our work cut out for us. This is the only team that has shut our offense down in 2 years. Our coaches are aware of that, our players are aware of that, and it's going to be a great challenge for us.
Without giving your game plan away, do you have the mindset to kind of stay the course? You're not going to change what Sachem football does, which is run the ball. But do you have plans to kind of throw them off course a little bit?
Having coached for 21 years and being on staffs at the college and the high school level where we went into big games and changed things, that really doesn't work. Okay, Sachem does what Sachem does. We're a flex phone team that runs the ball. We have 3 equal running backs with a 4th addition that can come in and play all 3 spots, and Andriassi and Scanna and both crossings. So we're going to do what we do. I thought we threw the ball well last week and the week before, so we do have some pass game involved in our game plan. But my experience tells me that we need to do what we do, and if that's not good enough, again, this is a regular season game. We'll come back next time with a different plan, but we're going to stay the course at this point.
Well, it should be a great game. You can catch live coverage on Sachem Patch through our blog, which will be roving throughout the entire game. That'll start at about 6:30 p.m. on Friday. And as always, check Sachem Patch for exclusive coverage of Sachem football. Stay classy, Sachem.